All right, let's get these girls in here. We are live streaming, and Lily should be popping in any second. There she is. Hey, Lily. How are you?
Good.
Good. Happy June 30th.
Oh my gosh.
It's kind of like New Year's Eve. Big
Ah,
things,
Lord,
big things. I've
I
been
know.
so relaxed today. It's been so chill, and I'm booking parties and doing this over here and taking product to the post office and just so many great things. And I'm not stressed. This is to all of you to take that from your director. So she actually slept really good last night.
Yeah.
Great. It was great. Yay. Hi, Kim.
Hello.
I was just
Hi.
talking about how much I appreciate y'all because I feel so like light.
I bet.
It's great. I love it. And I've had a lot of people asking me about 500,000, and it's quite a stretch. We're probably right around 88,000 right now. So I'm gonna look again before we hang up, but I just feel like that's a
I think
lot.
Becky's putting in an order tonight.
Yay! See, those are the kind of things that will really help. Hey there, I'm not
I
going
just
to.
placed one.
Cool. I haven't looked in about an hour.
I just
Yeah,
got two
mine
more
was
orders today. They keep flowing in.
I'm looking at Helen's text here. Please remind me, it says here, she's not going to be able to make it on meeting tonight. She said, with that being said, prayers for my baby are needed for healing. Abby, who is now 21 months, fell and hit her head really hard. Ooh,
Oh
last night.
no.
She lost consciousness. Oh my gosh.
Oh my
In
God.
her arms. Oh my gosh, before the EMTs arrived at the house and had ambulance ride her to the ER. She has a concussion, but is home now and truly showing how resilient kids are. Wow. Talk about taking your breath away. Whew.
Yeah, that's scary.
That's
Oh,
real scary.
oh
Poor
my
baby.
gosh. That's the one she had with her at seminar.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of us got to meet her. So she
She's a
was,
cutie.
oh my gosh, she just loved all the attention and she was stealing the show, that's for sure. So please help me remember. I'm going to put this down, but just help me remember. And then if y'all have any prayer requests, please let me know.
Karen,
Yes.
my team member Kathy is in the hospital. They're doing an echocardiogram and something else. They're not sure what's going on.
Oh my. So she's getting tested for heart problems or just whatever.
That's what it's, yeah.
Oh, that's awful. How scary.
She went in yesterday. She messages me and goes, I want to put an order in for getting, but I'm in the hospital. So what am I? And I'm like, don't worry about it. We made Cadillac. Don't worry about that part.
Oh.
What's going on?
Yeah. Well, if
And
she
she
wants to
still
get
doesn't know
active, just
test stuff. So.
if you take, and this is good information for y'all to have. It doesn't have to be, something like that. But if somebody can't get to, the ordering process, I can do orders for anybody in our unit. So just know if you're having computer issues, somebody's out of town, didn't make it back, whatever it might be. But we certainly want Kathy to put her health first. So
Well,
absolutely.
and she is active,
Right. I
so
thought
you
so.
know,
Yeah. Yeah, she
yeah,
placed an order
she's
last
the
night.
one besides Sarah that got active. So
Yes. Okay. Well, I will definitely put her on her prayer list here. Okay. Anybody else have prayers that they need me put down for anybody? Okay. And I just have to tell you that, oh, I'm going to record this right now, so I won't forget. Because our videos keep getting removed. The last 2 weeks,
Hmm.
last week and the week before on my actual YouTube channel, they've been getting removed. And I don't know why. I have no idea why. We don't play music. I don't know if because we're mentioning Mary Kay, or I have no idea if there's a trademark issue with that. I don't know.
Oh my
But
gosh.
it is just, I know. I feel like it's me that something is happening and I don't know what it is.
It's the devil
Yeah, he needs to go away. I don't have time.
testing.
I don't have time for it. So now I'm trying to, hold on, let me make this bigger. My record option. Where the heck is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. They used to keep it in the toolbar. Now it is not. Okay. So there we go. And I have, oh, it's just a little after 7:02. But we're going to get started. And I just was telling the girls that came on a few minutes early about how light I feel. It's just like, oh yeah, I love it when we end early and I'm not like at the last minute, because there is just so much that's happening that I can't even tell you. Like Lanita, hopefully she'll be on in a few. She's working really hard to get to DIQ for seminar. So let's give her some woohoo. And she just had major surgery. She is a principal for school and they work all year long. They don't have off for the summer. So just know she's got she's got a lot happening in her household, and she has been working, like we've been texting back and forth just about every day. And as you all maybe don't know, if you haven't been, around that long, Lanita's been with me for over 30 years. So for her to take this step in that direction, it means a great deal to her and to me. And as you're working with people, sometimes things don't come together the way that you think they're going to. Sometimes they come together differently, but she is very determined and working very hard to make this happen. And so whatever level you're at right now, being that it is the last day of our seminar year, that is what you will have on your badge when you go to seminar. So if you're looking at where you are and you want to get up to the next step, just know you have till midnight. And DIQs do get special classes and they get the special teachers and it's very elite. So Kim, I'm just saying, if you wanted to get that title on your badge, it wouldn't take much for you to do that. So just look at your numbers, and Lily is so close to team leader. So those of you going to seminar, I know a lot of you step back into your red. Woohoo! Very excited for you, Emily. And
Why are you tempting me with that?
I'm just telling you, what kind of leader would I be if I didn't tell you that? So just like, that's the reason I encourage you to come to leadership conference so that you could see it and you could be in a different place. So it does matter, and do what you want to do. But I'm just telling you, it's so funny because I started the text the other day and I'm like, no, I don't want to do that to her. And I backed it out and I didn't send it. Now I'm like, I just want you to know, I feel like there's a reason I felt I should have texted you that. So, and we still have time, so it's not that big a deal. Congratulations, Lanita. She's working hard. We were just talking about you, my friend, and your goal and how it's, kind of coming together through lots of twists and turns. Oh, see, look at her. She's working. Woo, she's working. She's working. Where's my clapper? Woo, Lanita. That's what we do. If we had 3 phones, we'd have them all hanging on us, right? Just way to go, my friend. Way to go. Congratulations. I know you're working it. Okay. So I want to know, where's your grow moment? Who had a grow moment? Emily sent me a text and I loved it. Emily, I would love for you to share and then tell them what you had to do to get it, because that's important too.
Oh, I was $16 away from getting the special lanyard at seminar. I wanted it. I'm not gonna lie. So I posted it on my stories with a link to my website. My sister's mother-in-law had gotten a hand cream as a gift from her several, like maybe 2 years ago, and she wanted to get a new one. So she got not the same one because it was the minis, but and I told her, I was like, it would really help me if you did straight through my website. I'm reaching a goal. And she's like, oh, of course. So new customer, and just paves the path of, doing
So
like a little
what was the total?
session.
Do you remember? Was it so many orders? I can't remember.
There are 300
300
through my shop.
There you go.
And I was $16 away, and I did not want to miss that. So,
well, there you go. So y'all check your totals. You should have it under your reports. If you look at seminar recognition, I think everybody has that. It'll be on there. I think I'm at 200, but I didn't really push it. I have a couple I could have put through there, but I just like, you know what?
Yeah, I had the same thing, but I was like, $16, I can't not,
No, yes.
So
No, you
Um,
have to. That's silly not to.
But it just paves the way for doing, because I've been wanting to do one with Annalisa's boyfriend's family, and so this just kind of helps get that. So I'll wait till Doña Justa's in town, which is the grandma, and maybe do like a little thing all together. So
There you go.
yeah,
Find a
I'll
way,
have to
make a way.
spruce up my Spanish, but
Oh, well, you don't even talk. Sí, señora.
exactly.
No habla español. See? I'm not the one. Now, Lily would be the one. If you need any help, Lily'd be the one. She speaks fluent Spanish because her mom speaks only Spanish, right?
She speaks both English
does?
and Spanish. Mhm.
Okay, cool. See, there you go. Bilingual makes you sound so smart. I love it.
Yeah, when Lisi and Eric have kids, we're gonna have to all be bilingual because the kids will be. So
I think it's such a great thing,
It
really. Especially,
Yeah.
if you live in an area where there is influence of, Spanish speaking people. I think it's really smart for your business, for your own personal growth. I think it's really, really smart. So, yes. Well, congratulations, Emily. We will be like looking at your land. You're going, I should have tracked that. Really important things, girls. And so look at where you are. And if you want to send out a post saying, hey, I need 3 orders of, give them specifics because sometimes people need that. And then they go, oh, yeah, okay, I can do that. When I have 5 people order whatever.
Yeah, and it was because she saw it on my stories that
Yeah.
she finally placed the order because she had talked to Lisi about it several weeks ago. So
There
put
you
it
go.
out there, post that
What does
we're
it hurt?
running to the deadline. Just go for it.
Exactly. Always
Was
reaching
that-
higher.
Was that two of the amount or is it how many orders are
300
through my
retail.
shop? Oh, 300 retail
Mhm.
through my shop?
Yes. Yep. So look at where you are because I know, Lily, you're probably close to that too.
And where do I go under report?
Go
Just
under
run a
reports and seminar recognition. I think it's the very last tab on all the way across the column. You have to slide on your computer. Any other questions on that? I think some of you are checking it right now, aren't you?
Where is it at?
Seminar recognition.
Oh, is it in reports you said?
You have reports and then seminar recognition.
Okay.
And then it's all the way at the end on the total. Okay, any other questions about that? So we're going to move on. Well, congratulations, Emily. Woohoo! And Lanita's helping a team member place an order, and Gina's online with the customer. Y'all are so cute. I love it. So awesome.
I'm over here texting my people.
Yeah. Hey, working to the last minute. Okay, so the 13 limited special boosters and supplements that they did. I was really excited for y'all. We had Kim with 42. Yay, Kim. Woo! Awesome job. Lily had 23. Woo! Emily had 21. Woo! Tina, Gina, Karen, and Lanita had 13. Woo! So y'all got that recognition. Way to go. And then all of you, because you did that, you had the 500 retail to get that $500 boost in June towards your points to paradise. That's a big deal, really big deal. And those of you going to seminar, and of course you're attending, then you'll get additional $500 boost. So that's 1,000 points. That's amazing. So congratulations to you on that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Seminar registration ends July 1st, which is tomorrow, and they do have a virtual. So just know, even if you can't go, you can be a part of things. You'll get to, I don't know if they're going to do all of them. I think so. And then it's going to be whatever's on stage. So you get to see, us go across stage for Cadillac, all the stuff, unit clubs, Kim going across for her ring, whatever marches y'all are going to be in. So it's going to be a big deal. So we'd love to know that our sister consultants who weren't able to attend are actually watching. So that option is there for y'all. If you have a question on it, just give me a holler. But if you find that you can go and August rolls around, there's space and you can register on site. So just know, and we have room for you. So that's an option too. Okay. You never know. Something might just fall into place and you're like, ooh, I'm going to seminar. Come on. Okay. Active status. Wow. We had 25 between new consultants and inactive consultants get active again, 25. So that is incredible. But we still have, and I counted and I didn't write it down. I don't know how I did that, but it's like 30 something that are still in T status. So I know if you have a T6, if she's T6 this month and she doesn't get her order in, she'll have to re-sign next month. There's no more T7. That's gone. So that's, kind of a big deal. 29, here it is. We still have 29. I thought it was 30, 29 because somebody else placed an order. It might be 28 now. But that's where we really need y'all to kind of, like, several of you got your team members active, and I just think that's tremendous. It's communication and telling them soon enough so that it's not stressful to them. That to me is really important. I monitor my personal team and I tell them a whole month before. Like if they're T6 this month, T5 this month, I'd be saying next month is your last month. Don't wait until the month has come or there's only a couple days left or a week or whatever. That is stressful to people. So make sure you know where they're at, if they're losing active status, if they can't get that earned discount privilege anymore because they're in I1. If it's A3 this month, they're A3, I would tell them, hey, I see you've done an order of maybe it's 150. Look at her retail, because remember, it's on the retail now. And tell her how much exactly she needs to do to turn that to A1 and keep her earned discount privilege. So it's kind of like it wastes that order if it's not a full retail, 50% order, then it kind of wastes that because she's got to start all over the next month. Look at Lanita's head. Lanita, like the little doggy in the back of the car. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the bobblehead. But they used to put in the back of the car. I know. And it's, sometimes they don't get it. So that's why you have to be very specific on the amount. Because if you say something like, well, if you do 450, you get it for 225, they're already like, bleep. Just say pick out 450 a product and it's going to drop to half price. I wouldn't talk about anything else. That's what I would say. So it is extremely difficult when you've been in Mary Kay as long as Lenita and I have been, and then they change something like, or a lot of you, and then they change it. You're kind of like, wait a minute, what am I supposed to tell them? Retail. Just talk retail. Talk retail. Unless it's a prize. Things like car qualification. What else is a star consultant? That's the only thing that's wholesale now. Everything else is based on the retail value. Okay. So just know. And a seminar, rings and unit clubs and all that is retail. Okay. Rise and shine achievers. We had Kim, Lily, Emily, Gina, and myself, but I don't get anything. They did 6 months. So give yourselves a round of applause. Woohoo! And Lanita and Karen did 5. Woohoo! Now, if you did not receive your sash and or your crossbody bag with your order, it's because they've run out. And those that maybe finished earlier in the month might have got theirs, but if you didn't, it's coming. Lily, did you get your bag yet? Okay, cool. I know you got your sash. Emily, did you get your bag and your sash?
The 6 month sash, no, but the 5
Well, that's
month,
5.
yeah.
It's 5 months. So you should have got
yes,
that.
I got both.
Okay, it's yellow.
Yeah.
It's like bright yellow or something. Yeah. So awesome.
I got the sash.
There it is. You got the sash, but you haven't got your bag yet, Kim?
No, and I saw people putting that for sale on like Facebook Marketplace and stuff, and I was like, they already got the bag?
Well, a lot of them did, but that's wrong.
Yeah, they're already
Don't even
putting
get
it
me
out on there for
started.
sale.
Well, you should never sell the things that you had to work for to achieve. And
Yeah.
because it waters it down for those of us that worked really hard to achieve that. Now, if you
I
want
saw
to give it,
people putting that ring we got last year for.
oh, I know, girl. Let me just tell you. And here's the thing. I believe that it is our right to maybe pass it on to a friend or
Yeah.
something like that. But I think, and this is something directors do, they'll sell their bar pins, they'll sell some things.
Yeah, I
But you
saw some of
have
those
to
too.
have earned it or done it, and maybe you lost yours. And then, we're okay with, that happening. But consultants whoever started that selling, stuff, you'll never see me purchase. I won't join it. I won't purchase it. I won't support it, period. Because Mary Kay would not approve.
Yeah.
She just wouldn't. Just like, you'll ask me, well, where did you get the none of your business? It's a director privilege to be able to order certain things and be on certain sites. It just is. So, we work hard to get to this level, and it shouldn't be watered down when you earn a ring, anything. It just shouldn't. It just makes me crazy. So, what am I going to do? Right? Can't be a brace police. But anyway,
Yeah.
congratulations to you. If you did not get it, it's coming. It was posted on In Touch that they have ordered more. And as soon as they get them, they're going to send them out to you. And I really want y'all to bring your sash, start a seminar tote. So start putting the things in there so that you could have it and don't forget it. Okay. All right. And I just want to say this to you. Know where you are right now so far as our unit recognition, because I don't want you missing. Like, I'd sent a text to a consultant earlier today that was around 400 away from hitting our court in our unit. We have Princess Court in our unit, and we have Queen's Court in our unit, then we have the Queen. So the 15,000 retail is where you're going to get a little nicer prize from me. Top 10 get recognition. Those that, do a certain amount, 12, 5, I think it is, you're going to get a nice prize. But those that do more are going to get something a little nicer. Okay. And I told Kim she needs to bring an extra tote bag because she's going to get a lot of stuff. A lot of you are going to get a lot of things. So I love that. Okay. I need y'all to vote. Don't do it right now. It's supposed to be a secret for Miss Go Give. And you can text me. So what is Miss Go Give? It is someone who is a sister consultant to you in our unit that has exemplified the Go Give spirit of doing, sharing without expecting anything in return. She shows up, she looks professional, she's kind, and she's just a good example of the Mary Kay philosophies, the way she lives her life. And I think it's really important that they're here on meeting too, on a regular. So, but we can't vote for Kim because she was last year's Miss Go Give. So she doesn't, we can't give it to the same person. I know she does a lot for y'all and inspires you, but you have to pick somebody else. So just send me your little text on that. And then maybe why you decided that you wanted to vote for her. I'd like to know that too. Okay, so all right, I want to hear if y'all have a grow moment. Who's got a grow moment? Besides, I know Emily shared hers. Who else has got one? Kim, you got one.
I do. Well, I did my very first $1,000 day thing this week. Well, I did it as the 2000, and the only reason I did that, and I told Lily this already, is because I didn't know how to change the graphic.
Oh,
So I just put it out there as a $2,000 day, but I really was doing it as a $1,000 day, and I actually hit the target.
yes! Woo!
Yeah.
Awesome! That's so funny. Shoot for the moon. You're laying among the stars.
Yeah.
I had no idea. You should have said something. I could have helped you.
Well, I didn't have time to mess with it, so I just put it out there as a $2,000
Well, I would have
day.
done it and sent it to you. Next time, just let me know. It's fine. I mean, it worked out, right?
Yeah.
Congratulations. So what did you learn worked?
Yeah.
And what do you think you'll do different? Because this is important training for everybody.
Well, what I'll do different is start a little earlier next time.
Like, what do you mean by that?
Like, because I kind of just decided about a week before to start it. And then I will send out more texts and figure out like the whole semantics of sending out the texts and all of that a little bit earlier.
So communication, basically.
Yeah, the communication piece of it a little bit better.
Well,
And
I think your first time, you can't be upset about hitting the goal.
no, and the sales are still rolling in because of
Nice.
the weekend. So
Nice.
yeah.
Let me ask Emily this. Emily, do you think a weekend is a better time or a weekday? What have you found? Because I know you've done both.
For my clients, the weekday, their weekends, they just travel too much. And so they forget. Whereas weekdays, Friday, they also travel a lot. So Thursday was the best. I tried Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. And Thursday just worked best for them.
There you
Yeah.
go. That's good information.
Well, see, and I found that too, because Saturday people are busy.
They are.
But what I found is that they sat down in the evening and I started getting the orders in the evening. They saw the things during the day, but they sat down in the evening and I started getting the orders in the
It makes you
evening.
nervous though. It's like, where are
Yeah,
they?
it
Cricket.
kind of did, but I started getting the orders in the evening.
Well, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
But I just, sometimes I think, okay, what would be the best day? Because there are better days, and you can kind of figure that out, especially in the summer.
Yeah.
It's just people get busy. That's why we don't do our events in the summer, because it's just nailing people down is crazy. And I find
Yeah.
that it just doesn't work. Thank you. I appreciate that, Gina. Gina sent her go give. And thank you, Gina. Okay,
Wow, that
anybody
was
else?
fast.
She's on it. Because, she's like me. If I don't do it, I'll forget. So there you go. Anybody else? Congratulations, Kim. Woohoo!
Thank you.
Yes. What was your grand total?
Grand total, well, like with everything that has come in so far for the whole week was, I just did it.
Well, just your $1,000 day. Don't give away your week.
For
We're
the
gonna-
$1,000 date was 1,060.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Over the goal. Yes, girl. Yes. I know Lanita's busy. Lanita, oh, you're off the phone. Okay, Lanita, share about your $1,000 day.
Yeah, hey everyone. So sorry I look like this. I just
Oh, you look
did the
natural and
Christmas face
beautiful.
on. So sorry. So yes, guys, I am just my heart is just filled. It really, really is. Number one, I pushed through. You guys know I'm recovering. I was shooting for a 2K day, and I got 1,009.
Woo.
I'm proud of myself because if I hadn't done it at all, right, I wouldn't have gotten that much, right? But not only that, I knew I didn't reach out to as many people as I would normally have done, even though I started 2 weeks before, I did the mailings, I did the texting, but like Emily said, Saturday was not a good day. People, and this time of year actually wasn't good either. A lot of people were on vacations or just came back off vacations, or their money was a little funny. And I was like, no problem, we'll get you next time, but I still reached half the goal. And I still have people cheering me on. Like she said, I got to order this
Nice.
morning,
Nice.
And the reason why I say my heart is filled because you guys know I'm shooting for, DIQ. And so last night, someone who's supposed to place the order, it didn't happen. So I was like, okay, God, I'm believing you. I'm believing you. But I have to admit, when I went to bed last night, I was just like, oh gosh, how is this going to happen? Right. And woke up this morning and I had a text from from one of my consultants who's also a friend. And she said, you are so close. I'm going to put an order in to get you active and become active. So
Isn't
I'm
that
like,
something?
oh
We
my
just talked
gosh.
about
Like,
this.
that was it just really, that's what I was talking to actually on the phone. And so it just really did my heart good. Another one, same thing. She was already active. She was going to go inactive next month. So she was like, I'm going to make sure I put an order in. So it just really, really did my heart good. Karen was telling me to share with them my goal. And I had shared with them I had shared my goal with them before. But you never want to make it about you.
Right.
It's always like, hey, how can I help you? Let's do this text party. My fingers are so tired from doing text parties like all last week. Right.
Like being a gamer.
Yes, yeah, exactly. And so my heart is just full because, they did it because they wanted to help me. Another friend of mine, she placed the order once a year, and I didn't realize that, wow, she went inactive this month. And so I text her, hey, do you need anything? And then I said, and if you wanted to get active, let me know. She signed right back up, got active. And I offered to give her back. I said, hey, I paid $35 for you, if you get active again. She's like, girl, no worries. Just tell me next time, before I become inactive next year. So that's why I say my heart is full. It's full.
I love
It
it.
really is. And I hear stories about this. Other consultants share this, these stories, how it happens. And now this is my first time really experiencing it. So my heart
It
is
is a
full.
great feeling when you have balcony people who show up.
Yep.
You don't see them, but they're
Yep.
there. And I think it's vital. One of the things that hurt, because we've been like, I was telling, we talked about it before you came on, but I was like, sometimes it doesn't come in a straight line. But if you're doing the work and you're
Yes.
climbing the well and you
Mhm.
believe, you got to have the
Yes.
faith, and you have to be focused, because it's easy to go, oh, what's going on over here? You have to stay focused. So I'm going to say it's probably perfect timing for you, because you can't be out doing a whole bunch of activities. Guess what you're focused on?
Mm-hmm.
So I think
Yeah.
it's perfect timing. So it's easy to get distracted by life, but when you have this focus and you have an intensity to it, it's like we've heard a million times, whatever you think about, you bring about.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all
Yep.
I need is thinking about right now.
It sure is. We had a virtual last night. Forgot about that. I had a $195 sale last night for my virtual appointment. We had about
Yeah.
7 women on. It was really great. And one of my friends said, "You're supposed to be recovering." I said, "I am in my pink bubble, resting and recovering."
Yes. It'll keep you from going stir crazy.
Yes,
You're not a sit around girl.
I am not. I
Uh-uh.
am not.
So this is really give you something to focus on, and you can do it well because there's no other outside distraction. So
Hmm.
I'm just
That's
really
right.
proud of you, Lenita. So where are you right now? How many active do you have?
Well, I'm working on 2 more, so that's 6. So I have
Okay.
2 more. I'm actually just sitting down her consultant number again, and then Harry is going to place her order. So after those 2 place their order, it's a done
Okay. Now,
deal.
did you talk to who was it that short? Who was that?
Joyce. So I
Joyce.
have her website, so we're going to take care of that too.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right. Whew. I'm just like right here. So if there's anything I can do, if the computer freezes or something happens, I'm up. I'm going to be up and I am here for any of you. So
Y'all,
when you have,
yeah,
go ahead.
this
Go
is
ahead.
just so exciting, Lanita. You've been talking about this for like 2 years since we last went to seminar, so
I
I'm
know.
just really excited for you.
Thank you so
I've
much. And I
got the
told Karen, I said,
goosebumps
I
on the
cannot.
goosebumps.
I said, I cannot go back. I
Mm.
have to go back and sit in a different training, right? Done the red jacket. Yes, every time you sit, you learn something, you hear something in a different way, right? But I just was ready for more. I'm just ready for more. So I'm excited. So I'm just like, oh my gosh. I'm just so excited.
I'm excited for you. Seminar is going to be a whole different ball of wax.
Yeah.
And you've been wanting that pink jacket. And isn't it something that the directors voted to keep it one more year?
Mm, for
Yep.
me,
Yes,
just for me.
exactly. Exactly. So
Don't tell
congratulations.
me they're gonna change the color?
They changed
What?
it. Well, we used to get a new director suit and we debuted in it at seminar every year. Like we would order it at leadership conference and then it would come in and we couldn't wear it until seminar. And then the company, they're expensive, gang. They're almost $300 just for the jacket. It's a $280 jacket. We used to have matching pieces. It was a whole thing. And then Mary Kay realized that because of us not doing as much, because we're doing a lot of virtuals, that our suits used to be ratty, girl. We needed to replace them after be like, we worn it every week at meeting, at other occasions. So now we don't wear it as much. So they decided to keep it for 2 years and then they voted, say, do you want a new one or do you want to keep this one? And it's so cute. That pink jacket it's special. It's hot, but it's special. And I do love it. But yeah, we'll get a new one in January. We'll see what the new director's jacket will be in January. So
I like that one too.
yeah, the pink one is really
Boo.
pretty. It just looks beautiful. It's sharp and just very tasteful. And I think it looks good on everybody. So
So people who have the pink one, they have to pay for the new one and like no more pink jackets, or you can still wear the people who have the pink can wear the pink.
well, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to be the director without the new jacket on. I mean,
Yeah, but I mean, if it was black, I'd much rather wear the pink.
well, you don't want to be the one who didn't invest
Then
in yourself. It's kind of like
gotcha.
it's not even, it could be the ugliest suit in the world, but we don't care because it's a director's suit.
True.
I mean, have I loved every single one of them? No, but I love wearing it. That's the whole thing. It's just the prestige that comes with it. And after you've worn something like, I love this jacket, but I'm ready for a new one. I'll be honest with you. It's 3 years now. I'm ready for a new one. But I'm going to wear it again this seminar and I'm going to make another outfit out of it. It's going to look really good. And I'm just so excited for Lanita because when that jacket came out, she squealed. Sure. You can tell when Lenita's excited because she's a very, soft, deeper voice. But when she's excited, her octaves go to a place that it's just way up here. So she was like, I can't do it. So she was excited about that pink on her chocolate skin. It's going to be gorgeous. So can't wait. Can't wait to see it on you, Lanita. And we're going to Phoenix for leadership in January. So there you go. Whoever wants to come along, it's going to be a party in the desert, and it's going to be, you know, get away from your cold weather and come to leadership. Now, I do not know, because they haven't shared this with us yet, if DIQs get to go to leadership. You might have to have finished and be a director, which Lanita will be. So just know that that is something they do occasionally. Like, you know, Kim got really lucky, and that's why I encouraged her, because it's not always a thing. Even if she wasn't ready to finish, I wanted her to experience that. So even if you're thinking, well, I'm not sure if I want directorship, this might help you to decide if it's something for you, to be able to come. So I'll let you know as soon as I know if DLQs get to come. They usually don't even talk about leadership conference until we get through seminar. So it's probably going to be end of August, maybe in September, that we hear about what they're doing. So just know, when I know, you'll know. And I'm excited about tomorrow. Like, what's this skincare tool? I don't know. So make sure that you hit the mark on that, because that 13, if I think all of you did. I don't know, Carrie might not have. Carrie, did you do it? Was that a goal of yours to get 13? To get the tool?
No, I didn't make it.
How close are you?
Maybe, I think maybe halfway.
Okay, well, you know, just know that we will let you know. And Emily can always hook you up, you know. Maybe you can make a challenge for her, Emily, and see how that works. There you go. But you know, everybody will get to order it. What's happened is that they're going to open it up early for those that did do the 13. So it's not like you're not going to be able to get one, gang. And you could tell that to your team too. They can still order it, but hopefully they'll, you know, we won't like take them all. You know, directors, when we get early offers, it's crazy. Some of them go absolutely nuts, and then they don't leave any for anybody else. I'm not that director. I get a lot, but I'm reasonable about how many I get. So just know it's going to be available to everybody. Okay, anybody else have an exciting moment they want to share? This is the time. Some good stuff.
Well, this isn't super great, crazy, but I'll throw my hat in the ring anyway. On Friday, I talked with one of my consultants. It's really her and her mom together, doing personal order roughly once a year. And their month to renew wasn't until October. But I reached out to them and told them the situation and what our unit goal was, and that they'd get a prize from you if they did their, requalifying order this month. And her mom has had some major dental work, like pulled all of her teeth and had permanent implants put in. Wow. So, and that was just like, I think at the beginning of last week. And so she was like, and I really don't need anything. And my mom's laid up in bed, and she can't even really eat food yet. And so I was like, oh, okay, well that's all right, but should we get together on Monday anyway? We can just catch up and have a little breakfast or coffee or something. She's like, yeah, I would really like that. And so come to find out, so her mom was able to come, and they came prepared to place an order. Ah, so good.
Awesome. Plant the seed. You never know what happens, right? So don't ever feel like you're being pushy with people. It's their choice, but we got to give them the opportunity to make a choice, right? Don't make the decision for them. I think quite often we hold back because we don't want to be pushy. We think, oh, she's not ready. This is what she normally does. Just ask them anyway. They might say yes. And that way you can go to seminar at a different level, and they can be a part of our win. I will tell you that we've heard this a million times, right? Y'all know what I'm getting ready to say, right? Maybe they don't feel like they're part of the win. Maybe they're not doing anything great. Maybe they just love the product and they're getting it. But this is a place they can win. You can say your order made a difference. Let them feel part of what we're doing. And I think that's really vital, because sometimes people don't have a win. They don't have that little piece of sunshine that we get in our pink bubble. Just like Lanita said, I'm in my pink bubble. I'm doing just fine. So it is a really nice place to be, especially when there's a lot of, things going on. So congratulations, Gina. And that did make a difference. She had several people who got active. And if anybody feels close enough to, Jean, not Jean, Green, what's her first name? Can't think of her first name. Maria, thank you. She's, I think, T6. So I don't know if y'all wanted to say, Karen mentioned you. We miss seeing you on the consultant list, and we'd love to have you part of our win because we still need a few more to hit the 20%. We're close. We're very, very close. And I will post it so y'all know. And I'm going to take the time to pull up reports now. But just know that we did the 10%. I'm going to get that cute little bag. The 30% was like, it was a lot. So, and I love going across stage and representing you, but, I just think that if we've grown, that is what matters, and we have. So I'm really excited about that. Okay, let me see, make sure I didn't miss anything in our announcements. There was a lot. How are we doing on time? I wanted to end early to give y'all time to work because I know some of you still are. Okay. Oh, on the consultants who did get active and get a prize from me, there's earrings or bracelets. It is a multi-pack, so I won't have a whole bunch of each. I think I'm getting 3 packs, so I'll have like 3 of each color. So if you put out to me, this is her first choice, second choice, third choice, I'll try and get them their first choice. And I'll let you know if it's been spoken for already, but just reach out to them and say, hey, for your order, you get to pick one of these earrings or bracelet. Do you have a preference? And then ask her and then get that to me if you can. I will be ordering prizes tomorrow and sending them out this coming week. So I would love your help on that. Or if they don't, if they're not picky and they don't care about what they just want a prize, then I'll just send it. Of course, they're all nice. So, and if they do prefer bracelets, please let me know that. I'll order more bracelets than earrings. Does anybody have any questions on that? Yes, Gina.
So was this just June or was it May and June?
May and June.
Okay, thanks.
Yep. So I know that Tina had 2 people that reactivated. So just look at just look. If they're A1 or 2, that means they placed an order this month or last month. Okay. And if they were already active, they don't count. They would have to earn a prize. If they weren't and you see that they're active, it's changed to active. That's the people that are going to get prizes because we do a prize level at 400 wholesale. So, I mean, they could stretch for that if they're doing business. Okay. I think that's it. Oh, and don't forget, please give me your prize vouchers because I am going to be ordering prizes. And Gina, tell me, I think that I owe you 2 products from the previous April. So let me know what 2 products you want. And if it doesn't have to be the limited edition ones, if you've already gone through those and don't want to promote that, let me know. Okay. All right. I think that's it on that. Caught up on all the handy dandy stuff there. Let's see. All right. Well, let's talk about what y'all did this past week. Let's see who our queens of the week are. And don't forget to keep posting for your June $100 days and faces. I've noticed faces have fallen off quite a bit. So I'm just going to challenge y'all. And we talked about this last week. Book individual appointments. I do really well in the summer with 1 or 2 faces at a time. Sometimes my sales for those are even higher. And I did share my story on my neighbor, Jennifer, who only ever bought oil-free eye makeup remover from me. And because of my makeovers that I was posting, she made a comment on one of them, Karen, I need to get together with you and you need to help me with my makeup. So of course I said, of course. And then she came, she bought $100. The next day she said, I want it all. Then it went up to $600. Then she came back from vacation and ordered more. And her mom was in the car waiting because we were just doing a swap and her picking up something. And I said, well, let me go out and meet her. She said, well, she wanted to come in, but she's scared she's going to buy something. She's on a fixed income. I'm like, okay. But we booked a party and her mom's going to be the hostess. So she's going to get the $50 in free product. So do you see how building relationships through social media can come? And I just want to encourage y'all to put your faces you do on your social media. I think it's vital to do that. Of course, you have to ask their permission, but it's important that you're doing that because they see what you're doing. And now that we're not doing events to kind of pump that up until September, I would really encourage you to set a goal to be doing so many faces a week. Whatever your goal is, even if it's 1 and you haven't been doing that, guess what? That's growth. So find out where you are and your commitment to yourself and how you want to grow this year. But I can tell you there's no shortcut for doing faces. It will always be the answer for anything that you do in this business. It all comes down to faces take us places. I know it sounds, so cliche, but it's true. Okay, so who had a $100 day since the last time I saw you? Kim, Gina, Lily. Lanita. Those $1,000 day girls. Okay. Who's got bookings on their books for this week besides me? Kim. Awesome. Good job, Kim. All right. Anybody else? Okay. Don't forget virtual counts. So if you've had, had some virtual, that counts. Okay. Who added a new skincare customer or a skincare item to a customer? Yay, Kim. Lanita. Woo! Anybody else? Good job, girls. All right. Faces, faces, faces. Who did faces this past week? I did. Kim did. Who else? Lily. Lanita. Awesome. Faces, faces, faces. Who shared the opportunity? Kim. Lanita. Who else? Okay, girls. That is, it's interesting how the same hands are raising. Because when you're sharing, when you're doing a face, you should be automatically sharing the opportunity, right? Throw it out there as a matter of fact. I don't know if this is something that you need to know, but I just feel impressed to tell you that Mary Kay is looking for consultants. If you've ever thought about doing something like this, please let me know. We make a great percentage. You get a free website. It's a really great opportunity. Even if you just plant the seed, okay? That's really important to do. Okay, who's got new team members? Lanita, so I was going to say, yeah, Lanita and Karen both had new team members. So congratulations, girls. And all right, let's talk about these sales. Who sold something this past week? Who sold something? Oh, yeah, that's what I like to see. I like to see those hands going up. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Why don't we start with Gina? Go, Gina. What were your sales? And how'd you do it?
I didn't actually add them up, but I can process them in my head pretty well. I know it's somewhere between like 140 and 160.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
So was that
just some reorders? Yeah, just some reorders.
Good job. When you have customers, they love the product. Sometimes you're sleeping and you're making money. It's great. I think I did over 500 this week in just reorders, which is, that's what I want you all to know, that when you build a customer base, it really does pay you over and over and over. I had, what might be more than that, because I had one order 300, just one person. Yeah. So they love this product. And I just want you to understand that you've got to give good customer service. What is the formula? Y'all know this, but I don't want to forget to tell you this, because I think we need to teach our people this. What is the formula for great customer service? Somebody.
2 + 2 + 2.
Thank
2 days,
you.
2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months.
Yeah, so 2 days after they purchase, I don't care if it's just an eyeliner. How did you enjoy the eyeliner? Have you tried it yet? Just get a conversation going, because they might get so excited about the eyeliner that they want to try something else. And that's when you book the appointment to do an update, right? And then 2 weeks after, okay, how's that eyeliner working? Are you having any problems with it? Are you ready to try a new color? Right? And then every 2 months, that's where you're going to touch base with them. Don't wait for the lookbook to go in the mail to contact your customers, because they might be very easily persuaded by going through the department store and going, oh, I'm out of moisturizer, or I'm getting low. And it's right there in front of them. So you need to stay right there in front of them, right? Really important to do that. So thank you, ladies. Okay. So, all right, where we left Gina, she did 140, 160. All right, Lily, what was your total?
335 and all reorders.
Wow, Lily, that's amazing. Good job. I think Lily should go for $1,000 day. Hey, with your family, Lily, they'd all be buying something. Just putting that out there to you, Lily. What a great way to start the new seminar.
I will do it next year.
Okay.
Once I get myself
next year's tomorrow.
That's true. Next year, fiscal year.
Hey, the first time I did it, I did mine in July.
It's a great way to have money for seminar.
Yep.
And then you could just be like, hey, I'm going to start doing it a month earlier now, y'all. Just, yeah.
It would be a great way to start and you can change it every year. Just keep it around the same time. It doesn't have to be the same exact date. Anyway, just plant that seed with you, Lily. Thought somebody walked in here. I'm hearing things. Okay, who else? Who else had sales?
I did.
Go, Kim.
My whole week was 1168.
1160,
1168.
1168, and that's that $1,000 day. Yeah, baby. Awesome. Woo! 4 digits. That feels so good.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, how'd that feel, Kim?
It's good. I want to do it every week.
There is something special about having $1,000, and not just in a week, but in a day. I mean, come on, that is so tremendous. Oh, let's let Lanita and then remind me of what our conversation was about this one here. I don't know where she is on yours. Okay, so where'd she go? Where'd Lanita go?
Did she leave?
I think she got booted. Well, I know hers was over $1,000, so let's give her a hand too. Woo! Y'all, I love it. Her computer died. $1,000, $1,000, $1,000. She'll pop back in here. Okay, so Kim said something to me. She said, "Wow, this was a lot of work getting all those orders and trying to, So you have a question for Emily?
Yes, Emily. How do you do a $5,000 day? I was going nuts.
Well, it's a whole thing. I set up tables so that I'm ready. And then as orders come in, I pull them off my shelf. Or if I know it's going to be like a big order, then I'll put it to the side. But my husband knows that is the one day that I need him. He is trained in shipping. He is trained in pulling product from our shelves. And so, yeah, I would recruit someone to help you, because as soon as I got past about 2,000, I couldn't do it by myself anymore. It is a lot. I know why stores don't do a lot of sales, because it is a lot of work. But yeah, so we actually set up 2 big tables in our front room. I clear off the whole kitchen counter is my station. I have my computer, my phone, snacks, water, the whole thing. And then Nick helps me to pull the orders. Next year, he's going to have to stay home and work from home because I was not feeding myself. So that's his new job.
Yeah, that's not
that's
good.
why I said I wasn't exactly sure, but I knew you had help. And it's somebody who feels, kind of familiar with where things are. Because if you don't pull the product, you're not going to know what you need to order and what you have and don't have. I think that's really
Exactly.
Well, as
And
I was pulling it
while
as
I
I was
do.
getting the order and putting it on my kitchen counter. Like I was pulling the order and putting the slip right by the orders.
Yeah, exactly. And then as I go, I have a separate box of the gifts, because I'm like, okay, this is the ones that I want to get rid of. And so then I'm like, okay, is this person a makeup person or skincare? And then I do it from there.
Yeah,
so yeah,
I
I
was
have like
putting
stations
samples in
set up.
them. Yeah, I was doing that too, like putting little samples and stuff in them.
Well, and that's where helping hands really make a difference. So
my husband was like, "What is that big box of stuff?" I was like, "That's the samples. I'm putting in all the other."
I think he would do well if he knew what you needed. I think he's probably pretty good on that kind of stuff.
Kim, I can always help you if
There
you
you
ever.
go. There you go. And I think
can
it gives
help you.
experience to the person too, so they can kind of see how this all works. And there's something about it's contagious, like that type of enthusiasm and seeing the products, rolling and going. I think that is actually a very positive thing
Yeah.
for
And if
any
you
Mary Kay
don't
person.
have an at-home shipping station, you definitely need one, because that is the only way that I survived.
My little Rolo over here, I'm telling you.
And then I had a
all my
box that went to
packaging.
USPS and a box that went to UPS, depending on where they lived. So
Smart.
I didn't have any that I had to ship out this time.
nice. That's
Mine were all
awesome.
local.
Well, and you can always do CDS orders too. And this is something good to know, and then I'm going to share something with you, and then I'm going to leave y'all here. I kind of in my brain, I want to think, does it cost me more to ship it myself because it's heavy? Or do I need to move some of this product, even if it's costing me more? Is she getting things that I want to have gone because maybe I have too many of them, or they've been there a while? So like that $300 order, it was heavy stuff. It was all skincare. Cost me $15 to ship it to her, but it was things I really wanted to move. I got 8 or 10 oil, the extra night cream. I had like 10 of them, and she ordered 4, I think. So I was like, yeah, let's move this out.
You know what
So,
I was
yeah.
amazed about is like the discounts I was giving that not more of my skincare customers
Yeah, they're
took
silly.
advantage of that. My one very smart customer is Jerry. Like every
Oh,
time I
yeah.
do a sale on skincare, she takes advantage of it.
Well, and that is smart. So, here's a thought, and this kind of goes along with the social media. I think it's very important to thank your customers individually, maybe, put a list of this is who supported me. Thank you so much. And Jerry, you're such a smart lady. You took advantage of the skincare discount, something like that, just to make
Yeah.
people think about. And I don't know about you, but doesn't it make you feel good when you see your name and the gratitude that comes along with it? So that's in your group. You're not going to put that on social media, but
Yeah.
that would be in your group that you would do something like that, or your business page. But I think
This
it's really
is-
important to show gratitude.
Yeah,
It is
this
a
is
different
also
kind of the gratitude you give instead of the gratitude you get is different. It makes you feel different. And, being the giver of gratitude to me is a tremendous thing to be able to do. So
Yeah.
just a little.
I
food
also
for thought
put
there.
handwritten notes. Karen actually, she always uses her business cards and puts like, thanks, pink hugs. And so I just get a Sharpie and I'm like, thank you so much for supporting. I hope you enjoy whatever gift I gave them. And then I put that in so that I don't have to remember to send something later as a thank you. And then I send out an
That's a great
email.
idea.
Smart.
Yeah.
As well.
And there you go. I think it's important because sometimes I do it, and Emily probably knows this, but I want to brand myself. I want them to see the same color packaging coming out to them. I want them to see the same type of, like, she knows I'm Pink Hugs K. Like, that's my signature when I'm doing my business and a lot of other things, but I'm just too lazy to write Karen. But sometimes I'll do the K and swirl it up and then put my little smiley face in there. I got that from Pat. But branding yourself is vital in this business.
Yeah.
And this is where I want to talk to you a little bit, and then I think we're about out of time. So
I use like these little thank you stickers too, like
yes, I have
on my
tons.
receipt.
I have tons of those. I had this as a prize. I might have to bring it back, but
Gina.
I have all these stickers, and it goes on everybody's receipt.
Yeah, I put those on there.
Yours are fancy, little Miss Gina. Those are beautiful. Again, I'm probably too cheap to do that, but
So these are actually postcards, and
really,
in July, I write one to each of the people who ordered in June,
I love
thanking
that.
them for helping me reach my year-end goals.
I love
So,
that.
yeah.
Again, that gratitude that you give, I think that's vital to this business. It's what Mary Kate, that's the golden rule, customer service, right? Okay, I want to leave this with you, and I'm going to post this. Let me pull it up first. This is so good. I just want you all to have this. And I think it's really goes along with what our new year that is coming. So let me pull this website up. Hopefully it stayed up. Okay, there it is. Okay. All right.
Karen, while you guys are pulling that up, I made these little stickers.
Look, that's right. I remember
So
that.
cute.
Oh my gosh.
And
Wait a minute.
I
I gotta
actually
feature
put
you.
them
Wait a
on the
minute. Hold on. I want
envelopes.
people to see it. Hold on.
This is actually one for my team, but when I
Thinking cute.
Wow.
do it for my client, my customers, I'm going to say like, thank you, just make a little, of course, ChatGTP is wonderful. So, but it's a cute, I got the little label paper and going to
Okay, you
peel it
gotta
off
put the
and put it on.
prompt. You gotta put the prompt in the group so girls can have that.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, it's so cute,
Yep.
Lanita.
And it's so easy. This is off a printer. Just get label paper. So easy.
I love it. Get label paper and you're good to go, right?
Yeah, can you just peel it off? And so now I
How
have a
many
sticker.
does it make on a page?
12.
Oh, that's a good number.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Yeah,
I like
I didn't
that.
waste a lot of paper.
No,
Yep.
that's cute. And you don't have to cut it.
Yeah, I
So-
do. Yeah, because it's just one sheet
Oh,
of paper.
you do have to cut it?
And
Okay.
I cut out the sticker, yeah.
Oh, I
Mhm.
see. Just go around it. Yeah, I gotcha. It is so cute. It is
Yep.
so cute.
If you
When
have
she
a
sent it to
Cricut-
me, we were talking about something I remember we were doing. She said, look what I made from, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. So cute. I love it. Thank you so much.
If you have a
Share the
Cricut, you
group.
can do print then cuts, and so you wouldn't have to hand cut it. Just throwing that out there.
Mm.
I know.
Yeah.
I have not made any labels with my Cricut yet, but it's sitting there.
I watch
had
a lot of
paper.
videos on it.
That Cricut is my
I
my
have.
bane
I've done
existence.
labels.
You have? All
Yeah,
right, you have to come over
stickers.
and help me make some. I would love that. Okay, so this is all going in the right direction. So thank y'all for just like, the Holy Spirit telling you what to say. Because wait till I show this to you, you're going to be like, oh, okay. Oh, I got to do screen sharing first. So we're talking about right now marketing. This is what we're talking about. So marketing, let me pull this up and get to the right thing. Hold on. Get rid of that and that. Marketing yourself is what we're speaking about. So this is so good. I was doing some research and I thought, I don't know if I can explain it to you the way that I want y'all to hear it. So I'm going to post this in our group, but let me go to the top here because this is exactly what we're talking about. All right. So this is just the main objective. So the difference between marketing and your sales process, selling. Okay. So the main objective, the main goal of the marketing process is to create awareness about the brand and make a prominent brand image that makes the brand unique from other competition, from other people, there's a lot of noise, girls, on social media. The competition is out there, even another sister consultant that maybe somebody knows or she's just, in her life in some way. So on the other hand, the main objective to sales is to sell goods and services, close the deal, and consequently generate revenue for your company. So it starts with customer interaction. And this is the marketing techniques you involve that audience that you have through digital, through print media. Is this funny? We're just showing this. It's like, you guys are so good. So conversations, your team, all of these things that you're creating through your customer interaction is directly going to lead to a sale, right? So there's so much more in here and we're out of time, but I just want you to understand that if you're selling and you're talking about, purchases, you're putting that first. It needs to be the other way. You need to market yourself, create that conversation, developed the actual relationship, bring attention to why do you want to work with me? And then we go to the sale. And I just can't tell you enough how promoting yourself, your brand through marketing is going to be vital in the growth that you're going to have in your sales. If you're putting it the other way, expecting you get the sale without really developing that relationship, it doesn't last. It might be a one-time sale and they feel no way about you and they're going to go to the department store or the drugstore or another consultant or whoever. It's building the relationship. And I know you all know this, but I want to know what you're doing with it, the knowledge that you have. So we have got to be authentic. We've got to be the person that's people are seeing out there and not just ask them for a sale. Now, I'm not talking about $1,000 days because you're offering something to them. I mean, the deals are amazing, but I'm just talking about in general. You've got to learn that marketing skill. And you might think, well, Karen, I've never really wanted to get into marketing. I just want to be a beauty consultant. Well, that is marketing. You're marketing your status as a beauty consultant, your knowledge of the product. All of those things are actual marketing. So I'm going to post the article. It's an easy read, but what I'd like you to do after you read it, I want you to come back into our group and I want you to tell me the one or two things that were your takeaway in a post and how you're going to apply it. What strategy are you going to develop to create that marketing that you want to bring that awareness to you as a brand? Okay. So I know this is like a lot of stuff, but we're coming into a new year, gang. And I want, as your sales director, for you all to grow in the way that you want to grow. And that all is, again, having a strategy, having goals, learning the process of building a business. And it all starts with how are you marketing yourself? How are you marketing your brand? Why are people seeing you as a Mary Kay beauty consultant, as a DIQ, a director, whatever level you want to achieve? How do you make that happen? And it does start with marketing yourself. So thank you for just being the fabulous women that you are. I wanted so badly to come on and blast Pink Cadillac, but I know they would take our video down if I do that. So just know, we all know the words, right? Riding in the back. I mean, we know it. So I want you to practice. If you don't know it and you're coming to seminar, you better practice because we are going to be really soaring high at seminar. And last little piece, those of you that are coming here in October for the actual cruise, I'm sure I'll have the car by then and I'll be picking you up. I'll be taking you here and there. We're going to all have a little celebration in that car. I can't wait. It is fabulous. I have no idea what driving an electric car is, but I'm going to learn. Okay. I will figure it out. So
Just
thank you for being
put
top
on the
ranked.
pedal because you don't realize how
Okay.
fast you go.
This is good to know because I am a little heavy on the pedal. I don't tailgate though, but I'll get on down the road. But I just want you to know that you mean a great deal to me, and just your level of excellence. Chef's kiss. I just adore you all, and I can't be more proud. Today I had somebody in Pilates say, "Well, how does this work?" I said, "Well, I do get to drive it because I'm the mentor, but my girls know it is because of them that this car happened. It is because of you. It's because of your dedication. You're showing up. You're reaching out. All of the things that you do. And when we go to seminar, you are going to feel special. As we walk by the people that have to sit and eat out of plastic." We can just, not be too snotty about it, but we're going to pleasantly just keep on rolling, right? So congratulations to all of you. Keep going. There's time. So get on the phones, do what you need to do, and I'll be posting some things, girls. Mwah. Love you lots. Bye, everybody.